Oh, God. I'll never make it. I can't do this. Not again. Oh, God. God. That's the only way, with help from some god. Dionysus, patron of the drunkards and theater freaks. Help.
You're the one? Some importance. Head of state, say? No. Chair of the National Endowment. Writers Association?
Afraid not. I'm just a playwright.
Well, a nobody's better than nobody at all. Even with a messy apartment. You did call on me.
Yes, sir, and I apologize, but...
I couldn't be absolutely sure. It has been such a long time. Just a blink for an eternal. But it did seem as if you mortals had completely forgotten about me.
Oh, well, not forgotten exactly, but I sure didn't expect personal service.
Didn't used to. Wouldn't have considered it. But I've been at loose ends lately. My jurisdiction seems to have shrunk over the last 1,000 or so. Some red person with horns seems to have taken over the substance abuse.
Are you still trying to meet her?
As far as I know. I mean, who else wants it?
Oh, I'm trying to push myself up Parnassus.
What is that?
It's, my stuff. Scripts. First drafts, 12th drafts, playbills, scriptures. I seem to be stuck.
Writer's block?
Oh, no, not that. Characters, words, scenes, they just pour out every time I get a few hours away from my day job. And in my dreams that night, armies, epics, choruses, and queens.
So what's the problem?
I can't get them onto the stage. Still bored. No producer will even look at them. I figure I need to win a contest or something.
A drama contest? Like in my greater Dionysia? What a blowout that was! You have seen the offerings. White bulls, whole roast pigs. If you'll get us a fire started, it is customary.
Listen, a whole roast pig. Could I maybe interest you in a slightly used soul?
Not me. That's the horns guy. You know, calling me down here when you're not serious verges on blasphemy. And the classical punishment for blasphemy is...
No! Stop! I'm serious. Unit. But I've got no pigs, and I've got nothing really. As my agent, if I win, take the 20. No, the 80%.
I want nothing. I need to see some evidence of faith here. Some commitment.
Okay. I've got $480. I was going to make a payment on my health insurance, but you can take it. It's in my billfold in my right-hand pocket.
Watch it! Here, I'm going to take care of this for you. Let's talk to you.
Thanks, your godhead.
I should juggle the balance some back then. You won't say anything, will you? I mean, there were times one of Euripides' scripts was on the more insulting side, and I didn't think it fit for the public morale for him to win. You understand?
Yeah, you can fix it if I get into the finals. But to make it past the first round readers, I need, I don't know. There's gotta be a nap to it. Hit him with a high concept and then...
Structure's not my strong suit. To find a flatus, that's me. Say, why don't I give you a refill? 523 was a great year, huh? So, how many writers are you in competition with?
As near as I can figure, 20,000.
20,000 playwrights? Hon, that's not an art form, it's an epidemic.
12,000 in the Dramatist Guild and 7,000 in the writers. Not mentioning the ones who just do screenplays.
So how many of them are any good?
Who knows? Out of the ones produced, say, 1 out of 50. Well, maybe the best are deselected, you know? I've got friends better than Wasserstein, better than Mammoth even. And not to mention my own.
But in your miserable transient lives, there's not enough time. Not even if the whole population did nothing but attend the festival every day of the year.
You see the problem. Plus, not everyone attends plays. Maybe 1 out of 1,000.
Is that the same 1 out of 1,000 that writes them?
Problem.
Oh my me.
So,
Goodness, the wine!
I'm so sorry, my stuff has got to stand out. Make the judge's hair stand on end and grab them by the balls.
And for you! The trouble is, I don't know much about art. I know what I do like: ball grabbers. Maybe I should get Aeschylus. How about Aeschylus?
I
Aeschylus
don't
is the...
think he'll be much help here.
Right, not a fun fellow. In some circles, Aristotle is the guy you gotta see.
I know a critic.
Never could stand the fellow myself. Rules are what you're after airing is totally the guy.
Forget it. Everyone who follows his formulas ends up writing pretentious wreck.
And if we come to it, you're on Euripides. Well, all right, but be warned. Our relations are somewhat strained. Not that there's hostility on my side. I hope I'm better than that.
Euripides is why you're still famous.
He's what?
Oh, pardon, old magnanimous one. I just meant that in our present ignorance, Euripides became is all that offers us a glimpse of your glory.
Goddamn scribbler! I told him an anecdote, that's all, over an amusing 480 fracena. And but what does he do but make a major work out of it?
With you at its center, what could it be but major?
Do I live? Shabby stereotype, but odd.
From Olympus it may look that way, but to mortals, it's like awesome when you do your earthquake.
Well, that bit's not bad, actually. I'll end up like this, see, and then I...
Oh, stop! I'm sure it's tremendous.
Well, I suppose it's not Riff's fault. He couldn't, as you say. Even a barely adequate drama with me at its center is far superior to some vulgar clash about incest, or war, or... But still, for a fellow to be exploiting his patron god like that is not nice. I hope you have better manners.
Oh, of course, I wouldn't dream of.
Well, all right. I'll get ripped for you.
Summons me from my Elysian slumber. Dionysus, old god. Long time no see. What's up?
I want you to assist this worshiper of mine to write a prize-winning play. Don't look put upon you, nothing better to do.
How well we know each other after a few millennia. What kind of play are we talking about?
Well, something that will appeal to the committee of readers. I suspect there are 20-something years old who've read one of your plays, or Shakespeare, or Arthur Miller, and have seen 20,000 hours of TV.
TV?
Don't ask.
As Dionysus implied, the boredom in the hereafter is, well, it's wonderful for its greeting loved ones, getting to know celebrities and heroes and all that. And if you're into research, it's all there. But after about 300 years, I figured it out. For an artist, heaven's hell.
Rip always exaggerates. Irony, paradox.
You can't think of anything new.
Nothing new. That must be terrible.
Some of us don't mind. Samuel Beckett, Aeschylus. Aeschylus had maybe 3 bright ideas when he was a young man. He wrote 68 plays without ever having another.
How many?
Are you going to believe what you read in some book? Take the word of a man who's yawned through revivals of all 68 of them. But artists like myself, like Ibsen, we are tortured by what we might have created, had we known. Lope de Vega, with his 1,000+ plays, even he can't remember.
Wait a second. After 300 years, you had the idea that you had no new ideas? That was new, wasn't it?
You do paradox too. I have paradox.
Good point. But I had that idea alive on a chilly night when I was 15. My favorite cousin was dying of the fever, and I was looking out at the bleak winter hills and thinking how I would miss him when he crossed to death's kingdom. I imagined then what Hades was like, and how when a man goes down into the grave, he passes into the past. There, all of history is revealed, and every biography traceable to the last detail.
What material?
Except it's boring.
Because it's missing one element that makes it drama. Surprise! The dead are totally known to me now, but I cannot make them speak as living characters.
Oh, that's okay. I'm pretty good